Imagine a stock trading for less than the price of a cup of coffee, ignored by most investors, laughed at by many people on Wall Street. But what if, 10 years from now, this tiny biotech company becomes one of the biggest comeback stories in the stock market? Sounds impossible? Well, that's exactly why thousands of investors continue watching Northwest Biotherapeutics, also known as NWBO. But here's the real question. Could NWBO actually create life-changing returns by 2035? Or is this just another biotech stock that will leave investors disappointed? Today, we're going to look at both sides, the exciting bull case and the scary bear case. Because investing without understanding both sides is gambling, and trust me, the last prediction in this video might completely change how you think about NWBO, so stay with me until the end. If you enjoy honest stock analysis without unnecessary hype, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's begin. Northwest Biotherapeutics isn't your typical biotech company. Instead of selling multiple medicines, the company has spent years focusing on one major technology, cancer immunotherapy. The goal is simple: help the patient's own immune system fight cancer. If that sounds familiar, it's because this field has already created several billion-dollar companies. The difference is, NWBO is still a small-cap company, which means if everything goes right, the upside could be massive. But if things go wrong, the downside could also be painful. That's exactly why this stock creates so much debate among investors. Now let's look at the bull case. This is why many long-term investors continue holding their shares. First, the global cancer treatment market continues growing every year. As populations get older, cancer cases continue increasing across the world. That means new treatments are desperately needed. If NWBO's technology receives wider approval, the company could enter a market worth billions of dollars. Second, one successful approval can completely transform a biotech company. History has shown this many times. Small biotech companies have gained hundreds, sometimes even thousands of % after positive regulatory decisions. This is exactly why many investors remain patient with NWBO. They're waiting for that one major breakthrough. There's another reason investors remain optimistic. Large pharmaceutical companies are constantly searching for innovative medical technologies. If NWBO proves its treatment works on a larger scale, a partnership, a licensing agreement, or even a complete acquisition could become possible. That alone could dramatically increase shareholder value. But now, let's slow things down, because every investment comes with risks, and NWBO has plenty of them. The first risk, time. Biotech companies often take years, sometimes even decades, to bring a treatment to the market. Investors need patience, a lot of patience. The second risk, clinical and regulatory uncertainty. Even promising treatments don't always receive approvals exactly as investors expect. Unexpected delays, additional studies, or changing regulations can all hurt the stock price. The third risk, competition. The cancer treatment industry is one of the most competitive industries in the world. Large pharmaceutical companies have billions of dollars, huge research teams, and global marketing power. NWBO must compete against businesses much larger than itself. That's never easy. Now let's answer the biggest question. Where could NWBO stock be by 2035? Nobody knows the future. Anyone claiming an exact price is simply guessing. But here's my personal opinion. In the bear case, if development continues facing delays or commercialization struggles, the stock could remain close to current levels or even trade lower. In the base case, if the company achieves moderate commercial success, continues expanding, and improves revenue over time, a price somewhere between $5 and $15 could become realistic over the long term. And in the bull case, if major approvals arrive, commercial adoption grows strongly, and institutional investors begin buying aggressively. Some optimistic investors believe prices above $25 or even $40 could become possible during the next decade. Again, that's not a guarantee. It's simply the optimistic scenario. Personally, I don't see NWBO as a stock for people looking to get rich next month. I see it as a high-risk, high-reward opportunity. The kind of stock where you only invest money you're comfortable leaving untouched for many years. Could it become one of the biggest winners? Absolutely. Could it also disappoint investors? Yes. Both outcomes are possible. That's exactly why risk management matters. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe NWBO could become a multi-billion-dollar biotech company by 2035? Or do you think the risks are simply too high? Write your prediction in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. because every week we break down high potential growth stocks before everyone else starts talking about them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions.